The last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay. With experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, so I wanted to talk on this post that I seen on Twitter. And it's no disrespect to Mercedes Mone, but so she launched a $100 private texting service for superfans. Now, here's the thing. I have no problems with people, trying or whatever, like just doing any and everything's in their power to make money. Because nowadays, we struggling to survive. I feel like somebody like Mercedes Mone, she can get into acting, which she has. I don't think she's ever gotten into music, but I feel like, she has like a music background. For those that don't know, she's, I think, what is it, first or second cousins of, Snoop Dogg? So, it's like she could very well get into the music business. Hold on for a second. With professional wrestling alone, she got that, but, so they say she's cousins with Snoop Dogg, Brandy, Ray J, and Daz Dillinger. My thing is this. I'm like, when you have that many things around you, where it's like I don't think she starred in any TV shows or movies and stuff, but she was in The Mandalorian. I don't know how long she was in there. They say it was 5 episodes. I don't know if her character is still alive or something happened. But my thing is this: that right there should have sent you beyond, I guess, like any other wrestler turned actor. You get put into one of and here's the thing, like with Star Wars, I feel like that anybody that gets themselves involved in Star Wars, I mean, has anybody, let me just look at it. Well, actually, no, I think it was the one. Then that guy from The Sixth Sense, wasn't he in there? Hold on for a second. The Sixth Sense, I think that kid was in there. I don't know. I think he wasn't. No, he wasn't. I always get the kid confused with somebody, but I'm like, no, he wasn't. Yeah, because when The Sixth Sense came out, he definitely would have been a little bit older, but yeah, I thought he was. Dang, who was the kid then that was? Regardless, though, but my thing is this, and just to even mention that real quick, so the guy that played this, Anakin Skywalker, like they showed him, because I just wanted to talk on this real quick. I just wanted to talk on how successful a person will be just by playing. He played this an iconic character, but I feel like even the characters that aren't really all that iconic, like not on that same level as Darth Vader, I'm saying, like, I'm not even I can't say that I'm not into Star Wars. Like, I'm into it, but I just haven't seen none of the original movies and stuff. So yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces and stuff, but no, on TikTok I had liked this video showcasing, or it was like the ones where it was with Anakin Skywalker, the guy that played him, like before he became Darth Vader and stuff. I don't even know the name of the movie to see. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even really into Star Wars like that, but I have seen all these different clips where they showcase like what led to him becoming Darth Vader. So I'm saying, like, even if it's not that, like, just still talking on Mercedes Mone, even if it's not like your character in The Mandalorian, still there's all these different opportunities that you can have with acting, all right? But if it's like, okay, like if acting isn't your dream job, then I'm like, fam, like you have like every time when I see her on AEW, it's like she has all these different titles. So I'm like, I imagine she ain't struggling when it comes to the wrestling department. I'm saying, like, before that, you were Sasha Banks. So that's why I'm like, fam, like it doesn't matter. And that just overall concerns me, where it's like, how much are you getting paid at AEW to where you felt that you need to run a $99 or 100, because he has like 99 like in $99.99. I imagine that's before tax, so it's like $100 and so dollars. But it's like, how much money are you making at AEW to where you need to run some stuff like that? Because the thing is this. I'm even talking like on the NXT wrestlers. You see somebody like Trick Williams doing some stuff like that. Like, let's just see what Trick Williams got going on his social media platforms. But even if it ain't somebody like Trick Williams, hold on for a second. So yeah, let's just open up. Does he has an Instagram? Hold on for a second. Okay, there he goes. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, wait a minute. He ain't got no Instagram. But even that, YouTube. I'm saying, like, bro, there's just so many different things you could get yourself into. But I'm like, I open up the link to something. Oh, that's just to like send, like, I think like tickets for up and coming shows and stuff. But I'm saying even that too, like, and let's just look at okay, so Trick Williams. Let's see, like, overall his following count compared to, I almost called her Sasha Banks. But anyways, Mercedes Mone, I've been trying to break out of that. But, let's overall see, their following count. Because that's something where I'm like, come on now. Like, and TikTok. So, yeah, I wonder if Trick Williams, does he have a TikTok? Let's see real quick if he does. Hold on for a second. Trick Williams TikTok. Let's see what pops up. All right, so I don't think he has a TikTok account, so okay, we're not going to include TikTok. But she does have just as an honorable mention, she does have 408,000 followers on TikTok. So you ain't struggling with TikTok. You got 2.5 million followers on Twitter. You ain't struggling on Twitter. Let's just see. Hold on for a second, because she got like a Linktree thing, and it's like, okay, so you got a merch shop. You got an official website. You got a Mone bag. Let's just see what that is. So then it's like, okay, so you promoting the like tickets for up and coming shows, wrestling merch. Oh, so she is into music. Oh, so did she do? Oh, I think so. She did sing her theme song. Okay, so you dabbled into the music scene a little bit. Hold on for a second. Recent media, recent publications, businesses, The Mandalorian. Okay, so like, oh, does she have? Hold on for a second. Does she have a YouTube channel? Because I'm saying, like, you got action figures, comic books. Oh, so she does have a YouTube channel. Okay, and a cameo. A cameo? I don't know. But I mean, I guess. I don't know. All right, so that website led nowhere. YouTube. Let's see what she got going on YouTube. You got 41,000 subscribers on YouTube. I feel like she should have more than that. That's crazy. But anyways, you got 6.3 million followers on Instagram. Hold on for a second. And then Trick Williams, 213,000 on Instagram, and then he got 64,000 on Twitter. Now, my thing is this. I'm not trying to criticize Mercedes Mone. Like, if this is what she wants to do, I mean, I'm saying, like, who am I to tell her what to do and what not to do? I'm nobody compared to Mercedes Mone. But I do feel like that you don't need to be running no $100 to have a conversation, because that's the thing. And it's no disrespect to any celebrities. It's no disrespect to any like anybody of fame. But there is nobody in this world worth paying $100, and I think it's monthly on top of that. Hold on for a second. Let me go back to the thing. I think it's a monthly thing. Mercedes lunches. I don't know if it's like a one time. No, it is. It's a monthly thing. Hold on. Let me go to Ringside News. I wonder if they got like a link to it where it's like it lets you. Oh, so it is. Okay, so there's a link to it. For $99 a month, so you get exclusive, one-on-one, personal, private. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, fam, now for $99 a month, my thing is this. If I was getting paid that, and let's say I had the following, like Mercedes Mone, bro, I'm like, that's the thing though. I'm like, what could I possibly say to these people for $99 a month? Like, where I can't just say it for free online. And I know people are gonna probably be all like, oh, well, she don't work for free, that's why she's a wrestler. But I feel like in any part, like any business aspect of your life, I'm saying you could start a podcast. You already have the social media platforms and stuff. You already have the following. Like, fam, there is so many. You have YouTube and podcasting, and I guess like if you want to get into streaming, you could do that too. But to have it where there are your fans that are paying you $100 a month just to have a conversation with you. And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I feel like that Mercedes Mone, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful as I say this, but I feel like it is going to come off as disrespectful. You're a woman. Now, there is some weirdo dude out there. And yeah, you're obviously going to tell him no. It ain't like you're going to agree to any of the stuff that he asked for. But for $99 a month, do you honestly think this weirdo, creepy guy is going to want to, like, oh, what are your business aspects in life? Or what wrestling matches you have in the future? What could you tell me about? Yeah, you might have some of them that's all like, oh, what is your relationship like with Tony Khan? Like, and I'm saying, like, I guess if it's some things like that where it's like, okay, like, you're answering, like, any and everybody's questions. For $99 a month, if I ask you a Vince McMahon question, I'm like, fam, I want a Vince McMahon answer, okay? If I want, like, what was going on behind the scenes of WWE, like, what could, like, and I'm saying, like, I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. $99 a month, and you're all like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk on that. What do you mean you can't talk on that? I'm paying you $99 a month. My thing is this, all right? Let's just sit down and just, just sum it up to $100, right? So $100 a month, 12 months, $1,200. Do you know what I could do with $1,200? There are many things that I can do with $1,200. I'm saying, because how much do Travis Scott, the OG Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s cost? Because I'm like, that's a pair of shoes I've been wanting for a minute now. Hold on for a second. Let me see how much those shoes are going for right now. Because I don't think they're going for, I think they're going for a lot. But it's, so in my size, I could possibly probably be, so let's just eliminate the tax stuff, right? For a pair of size 10 and the Travis Scott ones, it will be a $1,155. I could get me a pair of the Travis Scott ones. Do they have the ones, the sixes? Because I remember I did. Oh, they got like those are actually pretty nice. They got like these other ones where it's like it must be like a special release or something like that. But anyways, I wonder, they don't have like the ones where it's the Air Jordan 6. Oh, the Air Forces. How much were the Air Forces that $433. So I could save myself some money and even just get the ones that cost $433. And those are the Air Forces. What about the ones, the whatchamacallit? Oh, the sixes. $399, and I could get so I'm saying, like, I could get both the Forces and the Sixes, two of my favorite shoes, where and still probably have some money left over. So anyways, because yeah, that's like, what if it forced 3 and it was like 4 and 3, so it was 700. I'm saying, like, I could do that. I could go out and get me a gaming PC. I could go out and get me gaming PC equipment. What else could I possibly do with $1,200? I'm saying, like, there is a lot that I could do. I could go over to Foot Locker or Champs and just wreck. I don't know why I keep mentioning sneakers. Okay, let's talk on something else. There's video games. I guess I could get, but I'm like, I ain't trying to spend that much on no video games. I'm like, I don't possibly know how many video games. I guess, like, I could get a little bit with it and things, but anyways, I'm trying to think what else could I possibly get with the $1,200. Put a down payment on a car. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that I could do with $1,200. I'm saying, like, there are a lot of things that you could do with $1,200, and to have it where you're going to be having a limited conversation with, because, and you know what, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm not trying to get into the mindset of a weirdo, but this is what happens when a weirdo subscribes to this texting service that you have and stuff. So a weirdo subscribes to this texting service, and my thing is this: am I having a legitimate conversation with Mercedes Mone, or is it like some AI bot that's pretending to be Mercedes Mone? Like, you sat down and you typed up with this bot, and now it knows everything about you and all this stuff, and now it's like I'm talking to some AI technology, or am I actually talking? Because my thing is this: for $99 a month, fam, I better be FaceTiming you in the middle of a match. I'm saying, like, I want you to be like, okay, pause, time out, wait a minute, my fan is calling me. I'm like, oh, I see that you're in the match right now. Let me call you afterwards. My fault. And that's the thing, though. It's a texting service. So I'm spending $100 a month just to text Mercedes Mone. My thing is this: whoever told you that number, they're misleading you. All right, they trying to lead you into a world of destruction. Because I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody trying to pay that much. But anyways, like I said, I wanted to get into that. It's funny because I'm watching wrestling right now, and I'm like, I keep turning back and forth and things. But anyways, but no, before I end off this episode, I want to give you guys a scenario of what happens, because I keep like jumping around it, and then it's like I get to talking on something else and things. But I want to give you guys a scenario of what happens when a weirdo, a creeper, somebody that they trying to catch a case at some point and stuff. They subscribe to that service. So they subscribe to that service. They confirm all of a sudden. They were like, thank you for being a subscriber of Mercedes Mone's texting service. Mercedes will be with you in a minute. Okay, cool. You send her a text. Hey, Mercedes. Mercedes sends you a text message at some point in time. Like, oh, hey, thank you so much for subscribing to my service. The support, it will never go unnoticed. All of a sudden, this person is like, yeah, bump all that. I'm trying to see some things real quick. So he starts asking for some revealing pictures. Obviously, Mercedes Mone ain't gonna do that. But my thing is, I know people were like, why would I say something like that? Why would I put that out there? Because that's what people do. You have weirdos out there. My thing is this. Do you think any woman in the entertainment business is safe from a weirdo? And then just even erasing the entertainment business, do you think any woman in this world is safe from a weirdo? Because my thing is this: there are many weirdos out there. There are many people, and I'm saying when you have somebody like Mercedes Mone, where it's not, my thing is this: I guess like if nobody didn't really know who you were, yeah, people would just look at it like, bro, who is this person? Like, why is she charging? But this is Mercedes Mone that we're talking about. These are people that are willing. If my thing is this: if they're willing to spend thousands of dollars on wrestling tickets, or just to see you somewhere live in the flesh, grab a hold of your hand, I'm pretty sure Mercedes Mone done came across some weirdos, okay? Or there's some people that have been like, she's like, nah, I ain't feeling this. Like this don't feel right. I'm getting that gut feeling where this individual ain't like, I'm not feeling right with this. And you got a weirdo out there that's, I don't know how they're getting the money. And that's one thing that how does a weirdo just manage? They get money to travel, they get money to do all these things. I'm like, fam, what are you doing? I'm like, it'd be like weirdos be having the most amount of money and they don't do nothing. They just sit around and be weird. Like it trips me out, man. But anyways, yeah, it's like you have to worry about stuff like that. So here's the thing. Here's what I predict with this texting service. I don't personally think it's going to last that long. I think that she's going to realize that she made a mistake, and she's going to say at some point in time, like, hey, this service has been shut down. If you guys want your money back, you'll have to go to this website or however that stuff was set up. But yeah, overall, it's like that service is shutting down because there's just there's just one too many weirdos subscribing to this service. And then you got people out there where it's gonna be like, if my thing is this, if I had that type of money to be giving out and stuff, oh yeah, you best believe I'm gonna be asking her some questions where I'm like, hey, well, what was going on behind the scenes at WWE? Like, what happened between you and Vince McMahon or whoever and stuff? I'm like, did you see anything weird? Is there anything, like, compare it to AEW? Like, I'm like, fam, I'm asking you some hard hitting questions, okay? Like some straight up interview, like questions you wouldn't hear in an interview. All right, so I'm like, but it's gonna be like, but it ain't gonna be like no weird questions and stuff. I'm like, oh, let me see your foot dipped in mayonnaise or something. Like, and the thing is this: you are going to have guys that say stuff like that. All right, my thing is this: go to Twitter, look your name up, okay? Like that's my thing is this: look your name up on Twitter and look your name up on Reddit. I guarantee and I promise you're going to, and that's my thing is this: that's how you know how out of tune a person is, because I don't know how many times I ain't looked up somebody, like you'll see where a celebrity is trending, then you're all like, okay, for an example, the one girl that's in this Thunderbolt movie, so her name was trending, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because anytime when I see a person's name trending, I'm like, I got to see what's going on. So I'm like, maybe it's some stuff regarding the movie, maybe it's some stuff regarding her. Sometimes you just gotta check. I clicked on this girl's name. First thing I see is a very revealing scene from her in the movie, and I'm thinking to myself, how is this like, with Twitter is an odd place. Like, any and everything's is allowed on Twitter. But I'm saying, though, it's like, and then it's like same situation with Reddit. You look somebody's name up on Reddit, next thing you know, you just, you seeing some stuff where it's like, fam, this is allowed? Like, they're allowed to do stuff like this on here? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, Reddit is just, it's a place, it's a, like, I ain't gonna say all of Reddit, but there's parts of Reddit, and then there's parts of Twitter where it's weird, all right? So that's why I would say, like, I almost said Sasha Banks again, Mercedes Mone, look your name up, and you'll see why this texting service, it's a bad idea. If you ask me, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a bad idea. You got weirdos out there, all right? So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. And peace.